Hi there, Tim Bauer here from LiveVideoGuitarLessons.com with the practice tip of the day. This one is for the advanced player. Today I want to continue our discussion on some creativity exercises. And this one deals with playing two-part harmonies. We're looking for two-part harmonies within your pentatonic scales. But we're not going to play on adjacent strings. We're going to intentionally skip over strings. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit the one string with the pick, and we're going to catch the other string with the finger. And it looks a little something like this. I'm just going to use pentatonic position 1 for B minor, and I'm just going to kind of set a little tempo here. And just, it looks a little something like that. And feel free to jump over more than one string. You might want to get in here and then use some hammer-ons and some pull-offs. Just a little something like that. And the idea is just kind of get you thinking more along the lines of scales. It'll help you visualize them better. But think of scales as in two dimensions, vertically and horizontally. So anyway, you get some interesting sounds that way. You wouldn't do it as much as I just did. I just wanted to kind of demonstrate and work that through with all your scales. Mess around with one for a little while. Position 1's probably the easiest because it's your first finger is always in the same place, so it makes it easier to use as kind of an anchor finger. I would suggest pentatonic scales rather than modal scales. All the scales of the pentatonic scale will sound harmonic with the music you're playing along with, if you're in the right key, of course. So if you do this with your modal scale, some of the notes are going to be a little dissonant because it's just the way the modal scales have all of the notes of the scale on there. And when you get two notes that are right next to each other, you get a little dissonance going on. So, but not so with the pentatonic scales. So, anyway, or at least I haven't run across any yet. Maybe you'll find one. But music's very subjective. So, anyway, just wanted to put that out there and just mess around with one for a little while, and then look for them in position 2 and look for them in position 3, and just experiment around. And by the way, in use, you wouldn't do it that much. I mean, you just kind of get in there and play. But kind of sprinkle them in there as you want, or if you love the way they sound, throw them in there a lot. Music's very subjective. That's the fun part about improvisation. You make it your own. So anyway, thanks for tuning in for this practice tip. Tune in again tomorrow for another one, and I will see you then. Thanks.